Hello Cancer, and welcome to your month of April reading. So what this reading is going to look like is we have a monthly progression. We're going to go kind of week by week with a main energy card, clarifying cards, and then we're going to get even deeper into clarifying with a love reading, an abundance reading, a career, life purpose, success reading. And then at the very end, I'm going to have you ask a question. And we are going to see what the angel cards have to say pertaining to your question. All right, so before we get started, I do have two announcements. The first announcement is that I am offering a new moon and full moon extensive healings, as well as extensive readings. So it all comes in one package, and the link to that is below, and I'm asking an energy exchange of $5. If you're interested in that. Some of the healings were so intense that it messed up the visual on the camera, but you don't have to see anything. It's just, it didn't mess up the audio, but I thought that was kind of cool. Whenever you see things like that happen. So anyway, the link to that below. The second announcement that I have is my friend and I, David Cohen, are doing a free webinar. It's going to be on April 2nd, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is called The Weekly Shift. And so this is going to be talking about shifting your mindset, shifting your energy, shifting your life, transformation. It's very much the theme for April after we've kind of moved out of this Mercury retrograde. So it's very appropriate. Everything comes in divine timing, and this is something that's been in the works for a long time, but I know that it's time to finally go ahead and do it. So that's going to be on April 2nd, free webinar. Link to sign up to that is below. Now let's get into your reading. This looks like it's going to be a good month for you. You've done a lot of healing, you've done a lot of transforming, and it's been paying off. So let's take a look and see what is up for you come the beginning of April. So this is going to be the first-ish week or so of April. We get the Knight of Cups and the Chariot in reverse. So there's two meanings that can be gathered from this. Either you are feeling a little stuck and you don't know which avenue to take because there's a bunch of different avenues that can really, really pan out for you. Or for others, you were feeling stuck, but now you're ready to make a decision and move forward. Now I want to show you the clarifying card that I pulled because this does give some perspective. Adjacent possibilities. Now this card talks about there's multiple avenues that you can take. However, they all pretty much work out for you. So I would not get too sucked into the indecision. I would not get too sucked into the anxiety of making the wrong decision because the cards are coming to tell you it's time to choose. And whichever path you choose is going to lead to your next steps. So it's like your higher self is looking over you and saying, it's okay, honey, it's time to decide now. And we're going to make sure that you get to where you need to go, no matter what you decide in this next avenue, this next stage of your journey. It's kind of like when you look at the Google Maps, are you going to take the 19-minute drive or the 20-minute drive or the 18-minute drive? It's like all getting you to the same place. It might be a minute difference, but it's getting you where you need to be. And so that's the energy that we have starting at the beginning of the month. Now, towards the second-ish week, we have the Three of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles upright. And let me show you the clarifying card, and then we'll talk about them all together. The clarifying card that we got was Healer of the Ages. There is something that hurt your heart in the past. It could be external events, internal events, probably both. And the work that you have been doing on yourself has been healing it, has been mending this. And you are ready, and the energy is ripe for you to see physical manifestations. So it's like you wanted to bring something in, you wanted to call something in, but there was just a lot of pain within you that needed healed first. There were either lessons that needed to be learned, the main one being how worthy you are of being happy, of being successful, joyful, abundant. And you've been working hard. You've been working very hard at that, and you are starting to see your hard work paying off. Now, for some, if you feel like you are a healer, a light worker of any type, then I'm feeling like you're being very encouraged to pursue that, as it will lead to these physical manifestations. And it's kind of like everything that you've gone through in your life has prepared you for this work, because you're now at a place when other people come to you, you understand the struggle. You understand what it's like to go through this healing process. And you would not have been ready to really fully expand your gifts before. Like, you had to go through all of this own healing to prepare yourself to really be the fullest expression of your light, and the cards are indicating that you're there. You are there. So let's move now on to the third-ish week, and we got the Ace of Wands in reverse, and I want to show you the clarifying card, which is Victory. So with these two cards together, I'm feeling like things are going to start falling into place for you. You're not having to grind so hard. You're not having to work and see nothing for it. You're being encouraged to let the energies unfold. Try not to resist anything. Try not to control anything. Go with the flow. Cancer, you're very intuitive. You'll be getting more intuitions. Go with them. Act on them. But don't feel like you have to just keep pushing. The time has come for you to flow with the energy, and things will be given in divine timing. All right, and then the last part of April, you got the World. This is everything coming together for you. You also got Man holding a coin in as your clarifying card. So this again is talking about material manifestations, perhaps in your abundance, what you are bringing into this physical plane, that which you have felt lack before in your life. You have healed these areas. You have completed this karma. You have severed these vows, and you are ready to see things physically manifest for you. It is all coming together. There is a new stage beginning for you. I'm feeling like you're going to easily flow into it if you allow yourself. So I would not spend too much time strategizing or worrying. Tune into your intuition, act on those intuitions, and just trust that the universe has your back. The universe recognizes the gifts that you have to bring to this world, to others, and they are paving the way. The universe is paving the way for you. You just have to allow. Okay, so let's get some more clarification on different areas of your life, starting with the love life. So the initial card that came out for you for your love life was Forgiving and Learning. And then 3 additional cards came out because I wanted a little more clarification on this. So this initial card says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And that's really what the second week of April, I'm feeling like after the new moon, between the moon cycles, you're really coming to recognize how much you've done in terms of your own healing. And all of your relationships with romantic partners, with family members, relationships you had growing up, you're really healing these areas of your life. You're taking the lessons that you personally learned, and you're ditching the resentment. You're ditching the lack of self-worth, being hard on yourself, guilt or anger. You're releasing that as you take these lessons and you move forward, and this is going to impact your relationships. If you are single, this is going to help foster a new healthy relationship, and if you are in a relationship, it's going to help get some of the energies that didn't serve you out of the way. So the clarifying cards that came up, the first one is deception. And this is what I am feeling like, especially after it came from after the forgiving and learning. You're no longer being deceived by these beliefs that things aren't going to work out for you, or, just these like childhood beliefs that you carried in, any pain that you may have carried in to your adulthood or into your relationships. You're seeing them for what they are, and you're releasing them, and you're healing them. And then after the deception card, 2 cards came out that were very similar. So we got playfulness and flirt. So, you've learned your lessons. I feel like for relationship kind of things, a lot of the seriousness is being healed, and it's time to just have fun. Can you have fun just, if you're single, being single, and just see where things go, and just flirt, and don't try and plan for any serious relationship. It's just a time to have fun. If you're in a relationship, foster that sense of playfulness. Maybe travel somewhere, rekindle your relationship, flirt with each other. Just, the past is the past. You have gone through what you've gone through to heal, to learn lessons. Take the lessons, ditch the rest, and enjoy the moments that you have. Okay, so let's now move on to your abundance. So we did get a lot of material manifesting cards coming out. So let's see what the abundance cards pulled. Okay. We got take divinely guided change and unlimited ideas. So let me read these cards to you. The first card, take a divinely guided chance. However, I read it as change, and there's a reason for that, because I do believe that things are going to be shifting for you. So it takes chance, but it's also going to be a change that's occurring for the positive. It says all positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Now, this is paired with unlimited ideas. You will be getting so many ideas from Source. And, the cards have recognized that that might be overwhelming for you. But just remember that if they were given to you, choose one. Choose one. Act on it, even though you don't know what your next step is, but choose one, take a step, and then see. So the universe is just pouring ideas into you right now, and they're all going to come together if you don't get overwhelmed with the indecision piece of them. And this is going to greatly impact your abundance in all areas. Yeah, it's definitely a month to meditate, to journal, to tune into your beautiful, divinely given intuition a lot, and to just trust that you're being so taken care of as you pursue these new avenues. So let's look, while we're on this topic, at your career, abundance, life purpose, business reading. So whatever you're doing in your life, this is what's going to help you progress on that journey. Creative expression is the card that you got. God's divine creativity is expressed through your actions. So you are getting these intuitions. Do not sit on them. You're getting them because the world needs them. Express them. You got that with abundance. You got that in your life purpose. Obviously, those two things often go hand in hand, right? But the cards are coming to say, you're getting this information so that you can express it to the world. And as you do, you will be taken care of abundantly. How beautiful. Okay, so I want you now to sit and think of your question. What do you want answered from the angels and your guide, Source? Three angel cards came out. So if one resonates but the other two do not, then that is your answer. If all three resonate, then that is your answer. There's a reason that 3 came out. The first is ask for help from others. This could be in relationships, this could be in business, this could be in how to express your ideas. Ask for help from others, whatever your question was. Get more information. Get more information to gain clarity on a situation, more information to know how to turn something into reality. And then the last card you got was it's up to you. You have control over this. You have power. I don't like to say the word control because that stems from fear. You have power over this. Allow others to help you and get the information that you need. And this information could be physical information. It could also be divine guidance as well. I'm hearing for some of you. Okay, so that is that's your April reading. If you are interested in the moon cycle package or in the free webinar, check out the links below, as well as other personal services. Wishing you a beautiful month, Cancer. This is very exciting for you. Much love and light.